we got news. VTuber Silvervale returns to streaming Hogwarts Legacy, says she will not be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks. Alright, before we talk about that, quick channel update. You may have noticed a video on my channel was privated last night. That video was the second segment that I released yesterday about Keanu Reeves and this lady who said all kinds of crazy stuff accusing Keanu of this crazy stuff. And I ended up taking the segment down. Why is the segment gone? Because the take was initially crazy, all right? This is basically like a cake. We're going to have layers on this. So her initial take was crazy enough and had a bunch of backlash. That's what I wanted to talk about. And then I didn't realize that her responses to people were so much worse than the already bad take. And then people sent me stuff she had said from like a couple years ago, which is just horrific stuff she had said. Let me just put it like that. So at that point, I was like, wow, I thought this was already bad, and it's so much worse than I thought. If I'm going to talk about this, I really got to show people just how bad it is. So like, I ended up pulling the segment. I'll probably redo it when I get a chance. It's not urgent. We've got more like breaking news, so to speak. So yeah, just know I might get back to that topic. And if I do, it's going to be way crazier than the last video on it was. Now on to the Silvervale news for today. So thank you so much for your patience. Back to Sportskeeda, as mentioned, they write. Popular Twitch VTuber Silvervale returned to her channel on February 22nd after a 5-day hiatus. She took a brief break from live streaming after being harassed for playing Hogwarts Legacy on her channel. The VTuber addressed the streaming community earlier today, announcing that she will continue broadcasting Avalanche Software's recently released title. She also called out those who bullied her, saying, "And I will not be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks with nothing better to do with their dang lives. Be nice to people. If you want to make changes, go make actual changes, instead of harassing streamers on the internet. We're going to enjoy this freaking game," Twitch VTuber Silvervale announces, playing Hogwarts Legacy on stream, addressing community. 5 days ago, on February 17, 2023, Silvervale went viral after she broke down in tears and revealed that she was harassed by the online community while playing Hogwarts Legacy. The VTuber mentioned receiving death threats and being doxxed during an emotional address. Now, we already played this clip. We'll read the not the paraphrasing, we'll read the text though. "I've received so many death threats and harassment and doxing, people doxing my friends and like so much horrible, vile things, all for streaming a video game." Earlier today, the content creator took to her Twitch channel to announce that she would return to playing the game set in the wizarding world. At the 1 hour mark of the broadcast, Silvervale stated that she disagrees with what J.K. Rowling said, and that she simply wanted to play the wizard game that made her childhood worth living. With the full quote right here. "Chat, we're going to play a game, and I will preface this, that I do not condone the ideals of this author. I just want to be a wizard, and I want to play my wizard game that made my childhood worth living, and the adventure that I went on with my friends. And I'm going to be a wizard, and we're going to enjoy this game." Quick side note about the game. There's something I really like about Hogwarts Legacy. If you take your time with the game, you'll notice so much just awesome random stuff. In this clip, I was flying around Hogwarts Castle. I decided to land on the Ravenclaw Tower, as I always do. Shouts out to the Ravenclaws. We literally got like a helicopter pad. I don't know if the other houses have that. I don't think they do, because I fly around Hogwarts and I don't see other places to land like Ravenclaw has. So it's freaking awesome. I'm sure the other houses have cool stuff too, don't get me wrong, but it is really cool how you can just like land on the Ravenclaw Tower, like the observatory or whatever, and just like walk into your dormitory. It's so freaking sick. But you can see this girl was like making a rain cloud over. I'm like, why? What is she doing? I never would have like noticed that if I didn't decide to just have fun flying around and then just like landing on the tower just to enjoy the scenery and everything, you know? So I love games where like you can just do random stuff and then see like random cool stuff that they added. You know, if I was just doing like the main quest or something, I would miss this. But I go out of my way to fly around, to enjoy the world and all that. Back to Sportskeeda, they say, at the timestamp 1 hour and 21 minutes and 15 seconds. Silvervale hit back at those who harass streamers and content creators for playing the game, adding, "LGBT people are awesome. Twitter people are not awesome. Screw you," she says. The VTuber expressed excitement at playing Hogwarts Legacy, revealing that she would be joining the Hufflepuff house, saying, "Wizard game, I will not be bullied, but I will be a Hufflepuff, okay? Remember, be kind." Shouts out to the Hufflepuffs, man. They've been getting a lot of love lately, I swear. It's like the Hufflepuff comeback or something. And on that side note, I might as well take this opportunity to say, if you're enjoying this segment, as always, please consider liking and or subscribing. The likes have been going up and up lately, and it is really helping out, as mentioned, so thank you guys so much. Fans react to the VTuber restarting her journey in Hogwarts Legacy. Silvervale's return to live streaming Hogwarts Legacy became one of the top posts on Reddit livestream fail subreddit. The conversation thread drew over 130 fan reactions in just a few hours. Here are some relevant ones. "Based and have fun." Look at the username. I had to stop reading that. Hold up. From Korean thigh lover, based and have fun pilled. Based and wizard pilled. Good for her. Don't take Twitter or Twitch chat serious, full of losers and kiddos. I saw people on the gaming circle jerk Reddit saying they wanted proof of the harassment. Like, bro, all you need to do is look at the post this month there. It's not hard to believe that happened. I got banned there myself for saying you aren't a bad person for playing it and that the sub is toxic. Based, and those terminally online bullies don't matter. Enjoy the game. Sportskeeda ends by writing, Silvervale is one of the most popular VTubers on Twitch and is best known for hosting Just Chatting and Black Desert Online broadcast. The VShojo affiliated personality has been actively broadcasting on the platform since 2018 and has over 416,000 followers on her channel. For those who may be interested in seeing some of the responses on the Reddit post celebrating Silvervale's return from livestream fail, we also have this response, which we saw from the article talking about that other subreddit and how that person got banned for saying that it was like, that sub's toxic and that you're not a bad person for playing it. And some of the responses read, I like how that sub unironically became one of the biggest messes on this site. They've been getting weird for a while, but it's really nosedived during this whole Harry Potter thing. It's nothing but completely serious outrage posts. Anyone who questions it gets banned. Actually got banned on the sub for pointing out that their spoilers on the game weren't even correct. Okay, for those that don't know, let me try and explain that one real quick. So basically, some of the anti-Hogwarts Legacy people were trying to ruin the game for those playing it by, like, spoiling stuff for them. So I guess that's probably what that's referring to. Whoa, this is a long one. Wait, no way, dude. These Redditors' names are hilarious. That Korean thigh person. And then I'm like, whoa, this is a long comment. And the dude's name is Brief Conversation. That's got to be intentional, right? Does this guy just, like, leave a bunch of long comments with that name? That's pretty funny. Let's take a look at what the man says. I say the man, whatever the person is, let's read. Wait until people realize that a lot of Reddit operates like that. Lots of subreddits like news, television, movies have mods that will unilaterally ban you for going against something they personally believe. Yeah, it's also really disturbing how many of the top subreddits are modded by the same people. It's basically like a bourgeoisie cult or something. The one on our movies is the funniest. Every trans-focused movie that comes out, they sticky a comment about how they're going to be watching the thread like a hawk and banning everyone who starts anything. Rarely the comment section pops off, and the entire discussion becomes clowning the mod. They eventually lock the thread. What? On our entertainment, you get banned for questioning or denying the fact that Rowling is a transphobe. People can make up anything about her, but if you correct them and the mod sees, you will get banned. Depends on how they feel, I suppose. Well, that sounds like propaganda. I've been personally banned from our news for pointing out that people still commit crimes with automatic weapons despite them being banned. Fun fact, pointing out facts about guns can potentially get you permanently banned for glorifying violence. Facts bad. Reddit does not represent reality because there are people who think a certain way and people who have learned that things they're not allowed to say within certain subreddits by being banned repeatedly. Heck, even this subreddit operates like that. I've been banned on here before for pointing out that a certain streamer used to say that word on stream repeatedly back in the day. Welcome to the governance by emotion, truly a hallmark of our species. We're like governance by ignorance. Those people aren't wrong. It's probably a combination of stuff, but I think the largest thing is this is just people that want to have power and they want to abuse power. That's the crux, the horcrux. That's the crux of the argument, of the whatever. You get my point. I'm trying to make jokes here while talking about a serious thing. It's kind of not working, but it's kind of working. Whatever, moving on. Last thing about this, look how weird this is. It's so weird. I got banned from news for mentioning Voldemort's name, Tucker Carlson. I wasn't even agreeing with him, just using extremist rants to prove a point. Right, that was a moderation problem. Honestly, I thought this place was better than Twitter, ideological but fair, but I was sorely mistaken. Big mods control most of the top subreddits, also have contacts of Reddit admins so they can ban whoever they want. I got wrongly banned when user kept replying to my comments while having blocked me. I could see the notification but could not reply. I reported to the mods, nothing happened. Then admins banned me. Also, Jelaine Maxwell was a big Reddit. Wait, what? What? Excuse me? That is insanely off topic. However, if you are curious about looking into that some more, there is a website, Bro Bible, which is a weird name, admittedly, but it's 100% NewsGuard certified, 100 out of 100. And if you're curious if it's like a conservative bias or anything like that, I don't know about this website, but they open with a picture of Trump and Epstein together. So I don't think it's a conservative bias. I don't know for sure, though. It's a potential lead if you want to look into that some more. Obviously, there's plenty of other websites talking about that, though. But that one is 100 F100 on NewsGuard, so might be a good one. And now, just like that, let's hop back over to gaming and VTubers. Let's end with the actual clip of Silvervale. For those curious, here you go.
We are going to play a game, and I will preface this that I do not condone the ideals of this author. I just want to be a wizard, and I want to play my wizard game that made my childhood worth living and the adventures that I went on with my friends. and I'm gonna be a wizard. And we're gonna enjoy this game. And I will not be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks with nothing better to do with their lives. Be nice to people. If you want to make changes, go make actual changes instead of harassing streamers on the internet. LGBT people are awesome. Twitter people are not awesome. F you. Wizard game!
And that is the news. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. It is nice seeing people happy about gaming in general. Even if it's the wizard game. Look, I just like seeing people happy. It sucks some people are not happy about this game, but taking it out on others is not the right call. It's like the Twitter activists, or as I like to call them, Twitter cops, Twitter police. It's like the Twitter cops in the Genshin community who will get mad at an Asian artist for making a character one shade lighter and not even understanding there's cultural differences and all that. They get all mad at that, but then they support MiHoYo and apparently have no problem with the CCP benefiting directly from the profits of MiHoYo, and now the CCP is involved with enslaving Uyghur Muslims, which, spoiler alert, includes plenty of dark-skinned people. But they're radio silent on that, of course. And that is Twitter activism for you. That is the crux, the horcrux of the Twitter cops. Okay, I'm gonna stop making that joke, but whatever. You get the point. We'll leave it there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it can be kind of weird sometimes, I guess, but I appreciate you guys' support. And thank you for being cool to me playing the game, too, and all that. You guys are awesome. I'll see you in the comments. And, of course, as always, in the next segment.